and it's been up and down, but I thank God that I'm still here. God has blessed me. And so from the abundance of what God has blessed me with, I'm sharing with you. Marriage is not a bed of roses. You come to your relationship not with too high expectation, okay? Be considerate, be correctable, be loving, be kind, be gentle. So it goes beyond facial. Oh, that guy has a he's tall, he's 6 feet, or this. It goes beyond that physical attraction. What is the spirit saying? Is it the kind of person when challenging situation comes? Is it the kind that can stand in gap? Is it the kind that can lay hands on you? Is it the kind that can mentor and counsel you? So it says so much more. So no relationship is perfect. No, 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 no. Like I said, so it is well, and I pray that don't expect that the man will become romantic. Don't expect that he will never notice anyone else when you are dating him. Things will come up. Maybe you are going and he sees a girl, he just looks to the side and you begin to get angry. He has eyes to appreciate. He has eyes to value. And then you don't expect that before he met you he wouldn't have dated some exes, or you wouldn't have dated some exes, but he expects you to have understanding. So those are the things that bring respect and value in relationship. Don't expect that when he comes to visit you and you cook for him, even though you're a good cook, you expect him to pack the plates. No. Maybe in his house his father was packing his mother's plates, so, or his mother was back. So you don't expect him that when he's dating you and you are testing to see if it's going to be a good husband material, he should pack your plates when you cook for him. Don't expect that he will say thank you. But all these things, as you grow up together, as you spend time together in relationship, some of them will be dropping off. You don't like this, okay, sweetheart, okay, this is what I expect from you, okay, really, you have communicated that while the relationship is being nurtured and growing. So, and don't expect that he will always support everything you do. We all have different lifestyles. You might get upset over it, but it happens in every relationship. You don't expect him to compliment you every time. Oh, you are looking pretty. Maybe he's thinking of how other things will add value to his life. If he doesn't say you are pretty, does not mean you are pretty. But along the line, if you are the type that like compliments, oh sweetheart, I'm sorry, oh, you didn't even compliment me, and then he will let you, I'm sorry. But because of that, that doesn't mean that it will not lead to marriage, or because you have drawn the line. He does this all the time. No, don't zip up on that. So there's a lot more we can talk about, and don't expect that you will always say the right thing. Nobody is perfect. My people will say, man jabole kokon. So remember, the movies that we watch, people do things that bring chaos, and then they come back together, and they apologize. So don't expect that there will not be any argument or disagreement. You will argue. A good relationship that will lead to marriage, you have plenty of argument. There will be a lot of disagreements, and those differences will be what will tie both of you together in the first place. And like I said, no two people are alike. This is what I put down here. I said, therefore, there will be a disagreement, an argument due to different perspectives or point of view. The only relationship that has no argument or disagreement is the one where both parties does not matter. Except you don't matter to each other, then let him go. Or maybe he's not leading anywhere. So expecting your partner to never argue or disagree with you is almost like wanting them to be a slave who obeys everything you say or do. Does that sound like a decent relationship to you? Arguments or disagreement does not break the relationship. In fact, it will strengthen it. It will strengthen your relationship gidigba when you argue. But even when you argue, you can still embrace your differences, because it helps both of you to understand each other more. And the more you understand each other more, the stronger that relationship will be. So, and don't expect in your relationship that everything is going to go on smoothly. It's expected to be bumpy. There will be times when there are challenges where you have to stand hand in hand with your partners to walk through the hard times together. Sometimes, and those challenges might not be easy sometimes, but if you are willing to work on them together, you will have so many wonderful memories, that you can share in the future. So you can also create together with your partner, even with all those problems, those memories can be shared together in future. And it's not only unrealistic to expect things to always go smoothly, but it is also one of the remedy to break your relationship, because you will not be prepared and willing to walk in the storm with your partner. This will create resentment on both sides in the relationship, since you will not be prepared to walk the hard path with them, and they will not get any effort from you when challenges occur. Know that no relationship is easy. Every relationship requires a lot of work and can sometimes make you feel miserable. These challenges will not happen all the time, but it will happen at some point. Yes. And it's best if you acknowledge this fact and expect everything to be always easy. So, a lot of things happen in relationships that you don't expect. So what? Just learn to rock the boat together, learn to weather the storm together, and learn to forgive. You know, be the one that will forgive. Advanced forgiveness in relationship is very important. A lot of times when I was cutting my husband, you know, he would do something and I'm like, this boy is always saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But that's strength, because he's the matured one. So I'm sure with that you can even learn. So with that, I learned that before anything happens, I even apologize. Oh, if what I'm going to say is going to offend you, please forgive me ahead of time. I learned that strength from him. So we have become stronger together. We have become considerate together. And honestly speaking, I can always vouch for him. When I even know right now as it is, as far as I'm concerned, I can imagine the things that is going on in his mind, and I'm right. And if people say anything about him, I can justify him because I've lived with him. We have nurtured each other. We have learned to listen to each other. I can even preempt a lot of things that is going through. So, relationship requires understanding, and respect. So, adore each other, celebrate each other, compliment each other, and criticize each other, and understand each other's feelings, motivate each other. So, no matter what sort of challenges you are facing in your relationship, do not expect that it will not lead to marriage. Be patient. But above all, a good husband cannot come from the club. A good husband cannot come from the microwave. A good wife cannot come from the oven, cannot come from the microwave, but a good wife has to come from the oven, well groomed, well trained. So, and above all, if you don't have God in your life, you are wasting your time. Because if the foundation is faulty, there's nothing a righteous person can do. You have to have a solid foundation in God. You have to have a solid foundation in Christ for you to say you are even thinking of, because a lot of marriages are being broken today. It's better to have a broken relationship than have a broken marriage. I'll see you next time for part 2. Take care. God bless you.